Another update on Alicia Navarro. Seems like something's happening every day with this situation. Autistic teenager Alicia Navarro, 18, who turned up at a police station after going missing for 4 years, now flees with the man, 36, she's secretly been living with. An Arizona 18-year-old who was declared missing for 4 years before turning up in Montana last month has fled the apartment she was living in with a 36-year-old man. Navarro left with Eddy Davis, who was a night shift worker at a local Walmart store before he was let go several months ago, a former co-worker told the Post. Navarro and Davis were helped with their belongings by Davis's relatives, then drove off in several cars. There is no suggestion Davis was involved in her initial disappearance. Why not? It seems pretty likely. Alicia is an adult, so it will be her decision as to whether or not she remains in Montana, returns to Arizona, or goes elsewhere, regardless of the investigation, said Gina Wynn, a spokesman for the Havre. I'm going to have to look that up. In an email to the Post. It comes after Navarro had walked into a police station in Havre, Montana on July 23rd and said she no longer wanted to be declared missing because she wanted a driving license. Her mother, Jessica Nunez, had led the search for the past 4 years. Navarro was 14 when she left her Glendale, Arizona home on September 15, 2019. And her mother described her as a highly functioning autistic child who she feared had ran away with someone she met online. Possibly Eddy Davis? Seems like a possibility, huh? Police in Montana have said that Navarro, as an adult, cannot be forced to return to her mother, and on Monday night, Navarro was seen clearing out the apartment where she had been living. It was unclear where Navarro had been for the last 4 years and how she had survived. The youthful-looking 18-year-old told police, the way they write these articles, told police in Montana that no one hurt me. Neighbors have now described how the FBI quickly surrounded Navarro's building before eventually entering with armed officers on July 23rd and described how distressed Navarro looked really young. The police department is now continuing to investigate Navarro's disappearance as it remains unclear how the teenager traveled more than 1,000 miles alone. Who said she did it alone? To a small town on the border of Canada to identify herself to police. It's highly doubtful she did it by herself. The situation remains under investigation, but authorities confirmed that Navarro was unharmed and did not require any medical attention when she approached the police. And there we go. On Sunday night, Navarro's mother begged Internet sleuths to back off from their investigation and harassment of her family that has put their safety in jeopardy. Everybody's safety is in jeopardy. Just read the news. In an emotional Facebook video, Jessica Nunez pleaded for the public to move on, even as questions remain about her daughter's vanishing. The distraught mother warned in the video how the search for answers has taken a turn for the dangerous, claiming she and her family have been targeted since her daughter's reemergence. I have been harassed. My family has been attacked all over the internet. The public has gone from trying to help Alicia to doing things like trying to show up to her house and putting her safety in jeopardy, Nunez claimed. So I beg you, please, no more TikToks, no more reaching out to Alicia or me with your speculation or questions or assumptions. This is not a movie. This is our life. This is my daughter. On Monday, police told DailyMail.com they had nothing new to add about the state of the investigation. Addressing the public, Union expressed her appreciation for everyone who has supported her since her daughter went missing in 2019. I could never have kept going without all your love, help, and well wishes, she said between tears. I can't even put into words the amount of gratitude I have for you all. Where were all these internet sleuths back then? But now that we know Alicia is alive, I have to ask one more favor of you, she continued. I know you want answers, and I do too, but the public search for answers has taken a turn for the dangerous. I love her more than anything in the world, and I think I've shown you that. She addressed the internet sleuths looking at the case and begged them not to focus on the family while police do their work. There is an ongoing investigation. I'm begging you to move on, she added. Nunez captioned the video, "Let's focus on the fact that my daughter is alive. This is a miracle." Navarro, who has been described as having high-functioning autism, was just 14 when she slipped out of her Glendale, Arizona home in September 2019. She left her mother a handwritten note in her bedroom that read, "I ran away. I will be back, I swear. I'm sorry." Her disappearance sparked a massive search that included the FBI. Police spokesman Jose Santiago said over the years, police had received thousands of tips. After hearing the news that an 18-year-old identified herself as a missing teenager, Glendale police said they immediately responded to the Montana town. Officers said that they verified Navarro's identity and that she had been extremely cooperative with authorities. "I can't even begin to express to you all the pride that I personally have in the men and women here at our police department. Since her disappearance, our men and women have been working tirelessly around the clock to not only bring closure to the family, but to make sure Alicia gets everything she possibly needs." He added that Navarro, by all accounts, appears to be in good spirits and really just wants to move on with her life. She is very apologetic to what she has put her mother through, and she understands that she has caused a lot of pain to her mother and it was not intentional on her behalf, and she is hopeful that they can have a relationship.